Okay guys, so we are now going to go ahead and showcase this free-to-play unit right here, the Krillin and the Vegeta unit. Now, usually with these kinds of free-to-play characters, especially the ones that come out in big celebrations, I'm a lot more excited for them. The issue I have with this guy in particular is his stats. Again, 7,949 is really not the best in terms of defense. Like, that's really low. Like, I mean, he's also easy 8, that's the thing. So, like, he did get an even bigger stats boost after his easy 8. I don't think that they did enough with this unit. I think they should have gone a lot more generous. They should have bumped up his defensive stat especially. They should have bumped that all the way up to 9,000, at least 9,000, because, again, 7,949 is still too low. It's way too low. Now, people may say, oh, but, you know, he's a free-to-play unit. But again, I really don't understand that argument when you have units like this who are free-to-play units. Now, this unit came out during the anniversary, and I refuse to let anybody tell me that you can't give them better stats or make them way better if they're just a free-to-play unit. This is just a free-to-play unit, the Tien and Roshi. This unit is freaking ridiculous. They seal and they lower attack on their super attack. They get 70% attack and defense plus another 20% with each attack received, up to another 70%. And they're also a support type unit of, I believe it's 3 key and 40%, which added onto their passive is 210% attack and defense. And again, yes, their defensive stat may not be that big, but again, it's at least at 8,000. Like, the other unit isn't even breaking 8,000. Look, this 18 in Krillin as well. Both of these units get to incredible levels of defense. I've seen this Tien and Roshi get to like 200k defense, and he's just a free-to-play unit. Like, I've seen this guy hit 3 million, and he's just a free-to-play unit. Like, to me, there's no excuse that they made him that badly. And this 18 in Krillin, they get up to also ridiculous levels of defense. I've seen this unit get to 300k. 300k. Like, this unit is insane. It's just that I just don't understand what they were thinking. But again, this is not a video where we rat on Krillin and Vegeta. It's just like, what I wanted to kind of do is just kind of show to you guys, yes, they're a free-to-play unit, but at the same time, we have to, like, be able to recognize, hey, they gotta do more if they're gonna make free-to-play units. Like, you have to make the units actually runnable. You have to make these units good. You want to make us want to use this unit. Like, this design right here is okay. You know, it's okay. Number one, 80% should be 100%. 40% should be 50%. You know, they should, like, he should be able to be a support type unit as well for Planet Namek Saga, Earthlings, you know, categories that he's on that really need help. I mean, like I said, Namek Saga, Earthlings, Rapid Growth, Dragon Ball Seekers. He should have been also a support type unit, you know, just to kind of give him even more usability. Now, the Vegeta transformation, I'm actually kind of fine with. Like, I actually don't mind how they built Vegeta. You know, he gets 120% at the start of turn. He gets 80% on super. Like, that alone makes him very good. You know, he stacks defense, which is nice. But again, the Krillin and the Vegeta unit really isn't that impressive because he only stacks attack, which is my main issue with him. But again, we are here to showcase him. Again, this probably wasn't the direction I should have gone with the introduction to this unit, because again, I'm not trying to downplay them, because I actually have never even touched them. I have not seen this character in action. But again, I just kind of wanted to comment on that, because again, there might be a lot of stuff saying like, oh, you know, they're just free-to-play units, but it's like, nah. If you're going to make free-to-play units, make them good. Make them runnable, make them a unit that we want to use. Like Tien and Krillin, or like Tien and Master Roshi, who I use like all the time if I'm running Universal Survival Saga or Reps of Universe 7. Like, you want to use that unit. So again, anyways, let's go ahead and let's hop right into the first team with Krillin and Vegeta. Okay guys, so we are now on our first category team with the Krillin and the Vegeta unit. So we are actually going to be running them first on the Planet Namek Saga category team, which is, of course, what I would say their intended category team to be run on. So we have them linked up here with STR, Namek Goku. We only have Z Fighters active. Again, probably their weakest point, which is, again, another thing that I want to talk about, is their links. So their links, because, again, it's a Krillin and a Vegeta unit, is really, really wonky, because, again, that's not really something that you see a whole lot. Is Turtle School, Z Fighters, Courage, Solid Support, Brainiacs, High Compatibility, and Shattering the Limit. Now, Z Fighters, Brainiacs, and Shattering the Limit are probably going to be the most common links you're going to see him activate in terms of the Planet Namek Saga team, because, again, Goku has Z Fighters, the AGL Piccolo, the free-to-play one, has Brainiacs. Turtle School, no one really has, other than, like, just, like, some Krillin and some Vegeta units. Or not Vegeta, some Goku and some Krillin units. Yeah. 62k is not exactly what I would consider good. And again, Ki is clearly an issue with this unit. Like, I don't even know if we're going to be able to super attack here. Like, there's literally no way we can super. Like, even if I do this, like, I don't know, man. Like, could that get us a super? Nope, that is still not enough. Sick. I love that. Again, when I say that this unit has issues, it's for a very good reason. Like, that is not good. Like, you can't even get a super with them. Because, again, their links are so bad. Like, I don't know, man. Like, this Krillin and Vegeta unit, they had so much potential, but they just kind of, like, threw them out the window. They were just like, okay, cool, we just really don't care. We're just not really gonna do much to the unit. But alright, let's try to keep I'm gonna try to keep an open mind. We'll see what we can do. Again, their transformation condition isn't too bad. You just have to dodge 4 attacks with the unit, which, you know, after their Easy A, they have what? I'm pretty sure it's like a 50% chance to dodge. So again, you know, pretty good. You know, it's a decent, you know, chance to dodge, which is nice. If y'all hear barking, that's my dog going nuts again. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and transform with this Piccolo here. Again, I usually never really use that guy, but the reason I decided to bring him is because he shares, again, quite a few links with them. You know, with Z Fighters, Brainiacs, and Shattering the Limit. Again, those are very, very good links to have. Their defense jumps up to 69k. Again, not the best, but again, we have not built up their passive. They get 40% on super, plus they get an additional 40% with each attack evaded. So again, we should be able to see them at a relatively decent defensive stat. Because again, after they super, again, they're gonna give themselves like 40% to their defense, which out of 69. I'm just going to lowball it and do 30%, even though technically 30% would be like a third, or like 30% attack and defense. So they should be at like 100k defense afterwards, plus the extra 80k that they get. I mean, if they dodge, okay, so they're only going to dodge 1 attack, so they're going to get another 40% defense, which if we add the 30k again, which, okay, they didn't even dodge. So basically this Krillin and this Vegeta unit is going to be like at 100k here, you know, after they super. And again, not the most impressive super attack number either for a free-to-play unit. Because, like, again, you know, I mean, they are a recent unit. You would kind of expect them to hit harder, but unfortunately they didn't do that there. So, again, so far not the greatest look for them. You know, not going too well, I should say, in terms of showcasing the unit. Because, I mean, like, they're not necessarily blowing me away, I should say. Alright, I'm actually going to go for a big attack with Frieza just because, again, I've never had the LR STR full power Frieza, so I just kind of want to see what kind of damage he does here. But, oh shoot, yeah, we're going to take damage here. I mean, if we can somehow keep this Goku alive, I think we should be able to maybe see him transform. Maybe, we'll see. 2 million from you. I mean, this is a 55% full power Frieza, not the craziest. But again, still pretty decent. Considering that, again, he's level 1 Lynx, he doesn't have another Frieza next to him. God damn it, Goku. That throws my plan out the window. I was gonna say, if we can keep this guy alive for like 4 turns, like, we might be able to see Vegeta come out, but no. After that super attack from Namek Goku, like, that's not gonna be an option at all. Alright, The one good thing I actually can't say, because I don't want to make this a full negative video on them, is if you run Piccolo with this kid, or not kid, why do I say kid? With this Vegeta and Krillin, you know, Piccolo makes rainbow orbs. So they're actually going to, you know, do pretty well together, because again, you know, Piccolo's going to be making the orbs. Krillin and Vegeta do kind of struggle for ki, so, you know, they do kind of go hand in hand. Again, their defense is 69k, doesn't really go up. The only way it goes up is, again, when they dodge and when they super. Alright, so again, on super attack, they're going to be at 100k, so that's one dodge. So, okay, so after one dodge, their defense, again, once they super attack, is going to be close to 100k. Plus the dodge, which is another 40%, so that should put them at around 130k defense after they super. So yeah, right on super here, their defense is 130k. And then after that dodge right there, that's another 30k. So their defense is 160k. So again, their defense is decent. Again, it's not the craziest, but it is decent. The only issue being is that, again, links are going to be a big issue with them, as well as units that you can actually run with them. Because again, this Piccolo that you guys see right here, like, he's old as hell. He's old as dirt. Like, this guy is old. And he's not necessarily runnable. So that kind of does kill him in terms of like usability. Because if you're just going to do like regular Dokkan events, then absolutely you can run that Piccolo. I mean, like, he'll be fine. But again, if you're not doing Dokkan events, you're probably not going to want to run him. So again, that can be another strike into why I do think, you know, they could have done a lot more with the Krillin unit. So anyways, let's head on over now to the next category team with the Krillin and Vegeta unit. Alrighty guys, so we're now on the Dragon Ball Seekers category team. This is actually going to be a relatively decent category team to run the Krillin and the Vegeta on. And just like the Planet Namek Saga team that we ran, this is a full 170% led team. So again, we are getting the biggest buff possible for the Krillin and the Vegeta unit. So their defense is 62k, again, not the best, but again, they do get a lot of their defense on their actual super attack. And then linked up with the GT trio, we have Solid Support and Shattering the Limit. So let's go ahead and let's see what exactly they can put up. Turn 1, again, he does stack attack, so technically there is no limit. Oh shoot, wait, I made a mistake. They dodged, nice, okay. So 1.4 million, again, 62k, 40% on super. If we lowball at 25k, oh, so double super, so. I mean, that doesn't raise their defense again, because again, they only stack attack. But let me do the math here. So 62k, 25k, so that's 40% on super. They dodged once as well, so that's 50k. So their defense was like at 102, close to 103k defense after they super attacked. Again, their defense is a little bit lower because they don't have links like Brainiacs active. Brainiacs being a really, really powerful defensive link in their arsenal. So again, that is probably one of the most crucial links you want to get active for them. Alright. I also brought the Dokkan Butoden Vegeta. The reason for that is because, again, if we can get the Krillin and the Vegeta unit to go ahead and transform, that Vegeta unit is probably going to be Vegeta's best friend on the Dragon Ball Seekers team. Other than the 50% support Scouter Vegeta, which unfortunately I don't have. But if you do have that 50% Scouter Vegeta, you want to run those two as a rotation. One, because Vegeta can, you know, be in turn in slot 1, because he's going to be stacking defense, and then of course the 50% in slot 2, getting all the orbs, because again, that 50% Vegeta, the Scouter Vegeta, not the Dokkan Butoden Vegeta, he needs a lot of in orbs to, you know, go ahead and actually, you know, like do damage and guard, or like defend really well. So again, running him in like slot 2 is probably what you want to do, and then, you know, when Vegeta exchanges and comes out, you want to run this unit in like slot 1. Alright, so with Darkness Toa on rotation, again, she's giving a massive, I think this is 40%, because again, she has two 50% chances built into her, which kind of makes it really hard to tell. But I'm just going to lowball it, or actually, let's just highball it and say that she's giving 40%, because again, she does have an extra 10% chances to give, you know, an extra 10% attack or 10% defense. So again, for the sake of argument, we're going to highball it and say that she's giving 40% to Vegeta and Krillin, which does put their defense all the way up to 107k, which is really, really good. So let's go ahead and let's see what kind of numbers they're going to put up here as well. Again, keep in mind, after they super attack, 40% on super, that's going to put their defense at 140k. because we're not going to dodge any attacks, they're not going to be able to get that extra 40% or 80% depending on how many they dodge to their defense. But if they did, and because again, it's 240% chances, that would put their defense at 210k, because again, 40% of 100k is 40k. So, you know, quickly doing the math right there. You know, if they dodge 2 attacks in slot 1 and super, their defense would be 210k. But then not counting links like Brainiacs, because I don't think Darkness Toa has Brainiacs, so... Again, they actually do have quite a bit of defense. The only issue is that, again, it's all on super, and the issue with that is, again, most units kind of get their defense on super. So again, there's not really a whole lot of good slot 1 units, which was I was kind of hoping for this unit to be. Now I know you're gonna say, yes, they do have their 50% chance to dodge. Absolutely, absolutely. The issue is, yes, 50% chance is a really good chance to, you know, to dodge, but preferably you would want a 70% chance, because that's a lot more consistent than, you know, a 50% chance to dodge. So if they'd bump that up to a 70%, I would have been like over the moon. I would have been like, hell yeah. You know, like that's exactly what I want to see. Ah, god damn it, dude. Well, they stuck them in slot 3. Defense is still 102k, which is pretty good. I think we should be good. I don't think this Dokkan, Butoden, Vegeta should be able to finish off Hit. Considering that, again, Hit has type advantage against that Vegeta. Oh, and he is going to super him first, so that is going to stun this Vegeta. I probably should have put Darkness Toa there, but that's all good. Boom. Wow, still took 82k. That's actually a lot more than I thought we would. That's actually, again, quite a bit more than I thought we were going to take, but it's all good. Alright, Darkness Toa, don't kill him. Please. Okay, thank God. Alright, so 1.9, almost 2 million. Again, defense is going to be very, very solid for a free-to-play unit. Alright, so let's go ahead, like, as always, see if we got any links. Oh, we got Legendary Power for GT Trio. We got Shattering the Limit for Krillin and Vegeta. Alright, so let's head on over now to the next category team with this unit. Alrighty, so now we are on the Battle of Wits team. Again, this is a full 170% team. And very quickly, you can see probably one of the many reasons why his link set is really not the best. Again, we have 0 links with the leader here, but very luckily we were able to get 6 orbs. So again, this is no links active. Again, 62k. If my if my LR Vegito or Goku and Vegeta don't kill this Kid Goku, and neither does Krillin, we should be able to get 1 dodge in. Because again, in this one, I kind of actually want to get Vegeta to come out. But if we can't get Vegeta to activate, god damn it, why the additional? But if we can't get Vegeta to come out, I will kind of like go into the Legendary Goku event, kind of force him out. Another super. Now, I know most people would be like, why are you upset that they're additionaling? That's great. That's why. That's freaking why. God damn it, dude. That's exactly why I hate it. They kill off the unit every time. It's very annoying. Like, for the love of Christ, could I get you to not additional for 1 day? Like, please, Lord, help me. Alright, so we have a ton of support. Again, I brought MVP 17. I brought Darkness Toa. I kind of want to get those guys on a rotation because, again, with the support type ability going, I think Darkness Toa should be given in total, plus with, you know, 16, like 80 or 100% to defense. Like that, like a lot of defensive support is going to be going to them. And you guys might be asking yourselves, why in the Lord's name did you bring Prime Battle Vegeta? He absolutely sucks monkey balls. And you're not wrong in saying that. But the reason I brought him is one simple thing. If we can get that Vegeta to come out, he should, at bare minimum, share things like Saiyan Warrior Race and stuff like that, shattering the limit with that Vegeta. And again, we're blowing through these Dokkan phases. It's very, very annoying. Alright, now this is is Vegeta and Krillin's best friend. This, free-to-play, STR, Krillin. They literally share the exact same link set. It's freaking great. which does very clearly show in their defense. 78k right there. That is the highest base-wise we've seen from them without support. Alright. So again, they get 40% on super. Defense is 80k. 40% of like 70k. If half of 78k is like... God, my brain... It's like 37k. That's 50%. 40% would be like 30, I think, like 30k, yeah, I think that's pretty good. Math checks out. Alright, so they get 30k on super, so that puts them at 108k. If they dodge, even after they super attack, that's going to be 30Ks on top of that. So then, that should put their defense at, I mean, because if he dodges twice, that should put his defense to 168k. Alright, so again, we're going to go ahead and get a super attack here, see what this Vegeta and Krillin can do. Full Link's active. I probably shouldn't have supered with my with my Goku and Vegeta. Alright, so 1.9 right there. That's actually not that bad. I actually will take that. That's pretty good. Okay, 1 dodge, 2 dodges. Okay, so after that, their defense is 168k. After the super and the 2 dodges. So, again, very decent defense. Please, for the love of God, don't additional. I swear. Please. Just no. Nah. Please, just stop. Ah, goddammit. Ah, man, it's so frustrating because it's like, please, just chill. No one's in a rush. No one is in a rush, please. Alright, I'm actually going to do this because this GT Kid Goku actually stuns when he super attacks these, so I'm going to pray that he stuns that Goku and Vegeta. Okay, well, he didn't. You suck. That was probably your one chance at surviving. Because if he can stun my Goku and Vegeta... Oh, wait, no, wait. I floated him off. Never mind, we're good. If we can somehow survive for like 3 more turns, we should be able to get Vegeta out here. But if not, again, we'll just go to the Legendary Goku event. Like I said, man, this is so frustrating sometimes. Like, why is this Vegeta getting additionals? Dude, no one cares. Just do your 1 attack and you're done. Please. No one cares. And she crit. Why'd you crit? God. Alright. So this is going to be a very good rotation for them. Oh. Oh, that's good. That's freaking good. What the hell? Hey, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Holy shoot. Okay. Wow. I did not expect that to happen. Holy shoot. Oh, alright. So clearly, MVP 17, Jesus, is a very, very good unit to run with this guy, because holy mother of God, that is a lot. Okay, so what I think happened here is once we get the dodges, that added to his defense. I think we do stack that, and it does translate to his defense for the next turns. So, plus the support, that did jump him up to 187k. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's very, very impressive. Alright, let's see what they're gonna do. So, 40% of 187k. Half of that would be like 96, 98k. So they should get like around like, let's just lowball and say like 80k on super. That puts their defense to 260, which is good, if you guys are wondering. Plus, I think, yeah, because I don't think we count the dodge defense, because I think he already built that all up. Yeah, fudge. Okay, so if we can not kill you, please. Please don't kill him. Please. For the love of every... Like, they never do this in difficult content. They only do it here. And my question is why? You never do it in difficult content, but you want to do it here. Why? Well, that was pretty good. That was a very good showcase by them. 187k is really good. Can't even hate on that. That's really good. But, again, Jesus Christ, do y'all need to chill sometimes. This is the issue with Dokkan events. I hope this guy shows you why it's so frustrating to do showcases sometimes. But what can you do? So, like always, on to the next one. Alright, so now we are on the rapid growth category team. This category team is actually going to be relatively decent for the Krillin and Vegeta unit. Again, with this team, we are, of course, in the Bojack story event or Dokkan event. We are actually going to try to get Vegeta to come out. Again, we haven't seen him come out in the other category teams. But again, in this one, I am going to force him to come out. Because again, Bojack, you know, being an invincible boss, you know, you can just, like, keep doing rotations after rotations after rotations and basically get the final result that you want. Which is what I love about Bojack. In fact, I wish all Dokkan events had a boss like that, or at least a rotation like that, where, you know, one of the enemies is invincible. So again, you can actually get your rotation set up properly. Alright, so basically 1.4, because it was like 1.37 million. Basically 1.4 million attacks. That's pretty good. Again, I would consider that good, considering that, again, his defense is going to be somewhat moderate. We didn't check his defense there, but I did remember it. It was like 57k. With the dodge that he got, you know, like 57k, 40% of that is like 20k. So again, on his super, 57k, 20k, that's gonna put him at like 77k, plus another 20k when he dodged, so that puts him at like 97k. So again, defense may not be the greatest, but again, we're on a 150% led team here, so we do kind of have to keep that in mind. Again, so yeah, he does build up the defense as he dodges. Again, I didn't think he actually did that. I thought it was like, you know, as he dodged, but no. So again, we do have an extra 40% here, which is why he jumps up to now 80k defense. 40% of 80k, that puts him at like 30k, just lowballing it. So again, he should get 35k on super, that puts him at 115k. So if we get another dodge, that's going to give him another 40% to defense. So that should put this guy at around like 150k. So again, he's going to be very, very good. Again, we're all just going to set fire on Bojack again, just so that we can, you know, keep the enemies around. And with all the dodges that we have set up for him in the middle slot, if he dodges every single one, I think next turn, or the next time he comes around, we should be able to get, you know, Vegeta to actually come out here. Because again, my main issue with this unit could be that you might not see Vegeta as often as you might think, just because, again, it might be a little bit hard to get that to activate. Like, again, we didn't even dodge that attack right there. We dodged that one, so that's 3 dodges so far, but we need a total of 4. Again, if it was 3, we would have had a, you know, a much easier time to go ahead and transform with him, which, again, would have been better. But again, I mean, 4 dodges isn't too bad. It's just that, you know, sometimes the units that we use are just like way too over the top busted for Dokkan events, which is, again, my main concern and issue with Dokkan events nowadays, is everybody just dies so easily. But yeah, hopefully they do eventually, you know, fix that in the future, because again, it is kind of, you know, a little bit annoying. Alright, so at least we're taking double digits. I will absolutely take that, which is really nice. Alright. So yep, Kefla, just go ahead and do your supers. And let's move on. Thank you. Alright, so one more attack is what we need. Wow, that's actually a pretty good return for this Super Vegeta. I actually have him rainbowed and all that. I really don't use him, but I probably should. He's actually fairly decent. Okay, so after the last dodge, so again, we now have 160% defense with the 2 80% chances that we did get off. Defense now 103k, so he does get 40% on super, so he's going to be at 143k after he super attacks. Once more, target Bojack. We're all going to target Bojack, and then after he dodges at least one of the attacks that we have set up in front of him, or like after he super attacks, we should be able to get Vegeta out here. Now again, his active skill unfortunately doesn't have a voice, which kind of sucks, because it's actually a pretty decent animation for a free-to-play unit, which is, you know, very surprising in my opinion. Like, I didn't really expect that to happen, but yeah, man, like, his animation's actually really, really solid. Alright. Yeah, no one cares about Super Saiyan 2 Kefla. I actually can't wait for her to get an EZA. I know she's probably a really recent Dokkan Fest, which she is, of course, but I really cannot wait for her to get an EZA, because I feel like if Kefla got an EZA, she could actually be relatively decent. All that Kefla really needs is just, like, better defense. Like, they should have given her, like, raises defense on Super. I feel like that would have fixed her unit. And maybe give her, like, an extra, like, maybe 50-30% on Super. Because, again, Kefla, I mean, again, she's meh. I mean, I personally would use her. I actually find her to be kind of a fun unit. You know, she does have that 50% chance to dodge built into her, but, again, if she ever EZA'd again, just increase defense, and that's basically it. That's all I want to see from her. What? Did we not get enough dodges in? What? Can be activated after the character evades 4. Did we not do that? Huh. Alright. Well, I'm actually going to cut right here, and then we're going to come back once we actually have Vegeta out. I'm not sure why he's not out. We're pretty sure we dodged more than 4. But, alright. So let's go ahead and cut right here, and we're going to come back once we have Vegeta out on the field. Okay, so now we actually have the active skill for them. Let's go ahead and pop that. Again, there is no audio at all for this active skill. It's just, you know, Vegeta moving his mouth, and then you basically just read the words. And then Krillin freaking shoots Vegeta in the goddamn chest. And then Dende heals my boy. That's basically it. And then Vegeta comes out. Transformed into a Super Saiyan. Little does he know, he didn't. Alright. So, we have 3 out of 7 links active. Defense is 69k. Again, not the most impressive. But again, he does get 50% on... No, actually, it's 80%. Yeah, so 80% on Super. So, if 50%... Let's make this... I'm going off of 70k here. If 50% is 35... This guy, after he supers, with this defense at 69, he should be getting around 55k defense on super. Plus, he's raising it. I mean, he's stacking it. So, 55 on that, 69k, that puts him at, doing the math, 124k. After he supers, he's going to be at around 125. I mean, it's 124, but again, I'm just, like, lowballing this, by the way. Like, I don't know the exact amount. I'm actually lowballing this. But at bare minimum, this guy should be at 125k after he supers, plus the amount that he's stacking, which is 30%, because it's raises. That should put this guy, with that, at around 140k defense. Everything included. Again, because again, he does get a substantial amount on super attack. So, all right, let's go ahead and see this guy's attack stat, because again, he does get attack on super, which again can make a difference. 2.2. That's actually really good. I will take that. I will absolutely take that, because he is stacking attack and defense as well. That's actually pretty good. That's really, really solid. Wow, that's pretty good. I actually was pleasantly surprised by that. 2.2. Technically like a 2.3 million. Everything, again, included. But yeah, man, that's pretty good. I will absolutely take that. That's really good. Alright. Now, this is probably going to be the last team we're going to do. Because, again, I tried doing Earthlings. But literally no one runs Krillin. No one runs that Prime Battle Krillin. I literally, physically cannot showcase that unit. At all. No one runs him. Alright, let's do this with Kefla, because again, Bojack is AGL, so I don't want to, you know, risk us dying here. So let's go ahead and do that. Again, we are just going to basically play out the rest of this Dokkan event with Vegeta. So again, his defense is actually going to be pretty solid after he supers. Again, after one stack of his defense, like in total, his defense is like 140k, everything included. Let me actually calculate this. Again, I usually don't do this, but I'm actually really curious. So at bare minimum, his defense was 69k. We're just gonna lowball it. 80% of 69,000. Hey, dude, I'm actually on the money. I need to show this. I need to show this. Guys, I was actually right. What the frick? I was actually right. I'm not even joking. Dude, I'm a math genius. I am actually a math genius. Legit. I kind of messed up on the 30%, but dude, I need to show this real quick. Shoot, let me just check that I got. Yes, let's go. Boom. So we're gonna cut to this real quick. I was right. 80% of 69,000. And again, this is lowballing it because he does have numbers after the 69,000. It's like 69,200 and something. It was 55,200. I was right. Let's freaking go. All right. And then I did mess up on this one. It wasn't like 30k. Actually, no, wait, because my guess was 15,000. Because after this is gonna put him with plus 69,000. Yeah, it's 30, 69,000. That puts him at 124. So again, I did round that up to 125, and then I said with the raise, that's gonna put him at like 140k defense, which I was right. In fact, I actually went too low with it because technically his defense has 145k defense. Like, and that's just me guessing, dude. I'm a freaking math god. Let's go. Oh, dude, this is great. Your boy is super good at guessing defense. I was so close. I was off by 5,000, which is even better. All right, so this guy's defense is now 83k. All right, math once more. All right, we're gonna calculate this once more. I usually don't do this, like I said. It's taken valuable time from the showcase, but stick with me. Oh, that's nice. Let's actually do this. Avoid a super with you. That is 5 out of 7 links. 83k. That's, again, very, very good. We're also going to get a Dokkan attack with him. Okay, so then that is plus 83,000. Boom. And then we're going to lowball it and keep the raising of the 20k the same. And that was, what, 12,700. Nope, that goes back one. Alright. So Vegeta is at 2.6 million. That's very, very solid, actually, for a free-to-play unit. Alright, I messed up. Let's go back. Nope. Okay, we need to go back. Oh, shoot. 149,400. I'm calculating this boy's defense right now. Okay, this guy's defense is 170k after he super attacks. Let me show it again. Boom, math. So here we go. 80% of 83,000, that's 149,000. I messed up here, but we plug it in. That's 170k defense. Second super. That's very, very good, by the way, if you guys are wondering. So, yee. This Vegeta is really solid, man. Like, Vegeta's really good. He's really, really good. Alright, we're going to get one more rotation with him. We're going to get 3 supers in with him. Yeah, let's just do that with Kefla. This video is probably going to be a lot longer than I expected. Again, I usually don't make videos this long for, like, free-to-play units, but this, you know, Vegeta and Krillin, are not, yeah, Vegeta and Krillin, they actually surprised me, man. I'm actually fairly impressed by them. I didn't actually think they would get to, like, these levels of defense. They're actually way better than I thought. Because, like I said, with the STR Krillin and the Krillin and Vegeta form, plus MVP 17 on rotation, they were, like, 190k defense, plus the 40% they get on Super. Like, that was really, really impressive to me. And keep in mind, this is only a 150% led team, by the way. So we potentially could get even more out of them. Okay, so now we're only going to have 3 out of 7. Defense is 98k, basically 100k, so easily this guy's going to be like 170k just with the 80% on super, plus the raising, that's going to put this guy easily over 200k defense. So, again, this guy is going to be easily 200k defense. Very easily. Just going to tell you that plain and simple. So, on his third super attack, this guy's over 200k defense, straight up. Alright, let's see what damage he does on here as well. 2.6, again, we don't have as many links active as we did on the other turn, so his attack stat is going to be a bit lower, but again, 2.6 million, double super right there, so that puts him like at 220k defense. Like, that's very, very impressive. Yeah, so this Vegeta's really, really good, man. Like, his damage is good, his defense is good. Very, very impressive unit. So, alright, let's head on over now to the breakdown portion of the video. Alright guys, so now this is of course the breakdown portion of the video. I'm gonna keep it kind of short and simple. I don't want to make this video too long. In fact, this is way longer than I thought I was gonna make it. But again, this unit actually pleasantly surprised me. They really did surprise me. Again, their defense in the Krillin and Vegeta, again, we did see it like jump up to really high numbers, like 187k. But again, do keep in mind we did have a ton of support with MVP 17, who of course gives 60% to defense. Again, with the Krillin around, we saw them at around like 111k, I think I want to say, or like a bare minimum. Once they get the 2 dodges off, they were at least over 100k defense. With of course the 40% that they get on super means that they should be at around like 140 or 150k defense again, depending on the links that you have active, like Turtle School, Brainiacs, high compatibility, solid support, things like that. So again, and the Vegeta and Krillin form, their defense again after they super should be at around like 150k. So again, very, very solid with the 50% chance to dodge is really, really good. Again, I'm not even gonna like try to lowball them on that. Like, that's fairly decent for a free-to-play unit. Of course, once Vegeta comes out, he's a different animal. Again, I was very, very impressed with Vegeta. Again, the levels of defense that guy, got to was really, really impressive. I was, again, very shocked by that. Again, after his first super, 145k. Next one, he's at 170k. And then on the third one, he's like at like 200k defense. Like, that's really, really good. So that Vegeta is clearly a unit that you want to be running in, long events. Like, he's basically built for that. The only downside is, again, sometimes it can, be hard to get Vegeta out. Because, again, if he doesn't dodge, like if Krillin and Vegeta don't dodge, you won't see Vegeta. Again, I would say that this unit is, again, built for long events. Don't really use them in short events. They're not going to be too impressive. Again, they don't do anything really special on their super. Again, I wish they maybe did raise attack and then maybe lowers attack and then like maybe stuns or seals. Something like that, just to give this unit just a little bit more oomph. Just to kind of make him, someone that you could potentially run in some Super Battle Road stages. Like maybe Planet Namek Saga. Maybe Rapid Growth. Or like Earthlings or something like that. Just, just something else to just kind of like give them that little oomph, like I said. But again, very decent unit. Actually, really, really surprised me there. I didn't think they were going to be that impressive, but again, we'll see what Dodoria and Zarbon look like, because if they're anything like this Vegeta and Krillin, they should be fairly solid. Again, because again, this unit is actually pretty good. So anyways, like I said, that is going to do it for today's video, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.
The name of this one is Rosé. Oh, this is the power of legendary Super Saiyan Goku. Now I understand.